As to Dosunmu. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Gobert with a screen for MP. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Bulls trail by 19. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Giddey laying it in.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Minnesota's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Adams outside. Over Giddey. Adams' shot is good. MP's got 48.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Pass to Buzelis. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Pass to Vucevic. The 3-ball. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Randall passes to Adams. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Phillips. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding...
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Yeah.
So you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach. This was a...
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
more.
Anyone out here I can't score on? I'm not even breaking a sweat out here. It's all day. We can call it if you want.
Nice shot.
Let's go. That's all day. What's up with that? You need a timeout?
Come on, MP.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
What's good? All day, baby.
That's all you, MP. Box up. And one.
Started, man. Let's get it started.
We're here. We're here.
Come on. What are you... Bro, MP, come on.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game. No reason to lose. I'm gonna keep coming.
One more, one more.
Too easy.
Yes.
Your confidence is gone now.
We know MP came ready to play.
Timberwolves fans, if you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming home games, visit the ticket booth or the team's website for availability. Timberwolves fans, we hope this summer. Join us for Timberwolves House Drive. The first 10,000 fans through the doors will receive a special giveaway. Check the boxes home, to the office, or at home at Showbiz Team Drive. Don't forget about our next stand giveaway day, where all the teams will receive a Timberwolves mascot mini flag. Come to the game, run the stage, and get a Timberwolves mascot.
Up next, the Heat taking on the Timberwolves. For Miami, they've yet to find that spark this season. Off to a slow start. T-Wolves, Heat, up next. Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept.
Group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Garza's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Reed. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And MP subbed in for Mike Conley. MP is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Garza in at the center position. That's the five to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Ryan, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's Wiggins. Drives to the hoop. It's good. Wiggins got 6.
I think there were some toughness questions around Andrew Wiggins. Not anymore. This guy has become a pretty gritty player.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Robinson passes to Wiggins. DiVincenzo with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Garza. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garza's got his first basket. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's MP. And again.
Your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Hook loose. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Robinson. Here's Jovic. Here's the three. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. MP scanning the floor. Hey, from beyond the arc. The long-range hit from MP.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
DiVincenzo against Wiggins. Robinson with it. Pass to Love. Here's Wiggins. Tries again. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And here's MP from outside. The offensive rebound. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Pass to Ware. Outside Burks. Adebayo up top. It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's Ware. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
What a job Wiggins has done with his passing skills. Significantly improved over the years.
Adams against Hero. The three is up. MP again from deep. Adams has got 14 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Burks finds Hero. Now here's Wiggins. The three is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Heat trail by 15. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Outside Burks. Wiggins outside. That three's off the mark.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
And here's MP from outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
And here's Hero. His last outing, he had 18 points. To halt the run, fires in the triple. 10 points for him.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up 18 points from range that quarter. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, welcome. And we get you started first with a look at the injury situation.
What a blow to lose Julius Randle. Leaves a big hole in the lineup. Look, he's really developed his game. He's an Iron Man who can go for as many minutes as you need.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Heat.
The big reason there.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play. Minnesota making a change here. MP's checked in. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the center position. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Here's Adams. And counted from 19 feet away. MP's got 24 points.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
Pass to McDaniels. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run.
It seems like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Miami is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Edwards comes with a double team. Wing shot on the way. Miami grabs the miss.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. The important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Gobert with the double, and there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Hero. Reed brings the double. Pass to Robinson. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Nice D from Reed.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Count it.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Anderson, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
The free throw drops for Anderson. Some changes for Minnesota. Minot's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Reed. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for McDaniels. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. MP against Rozier. Adams, the pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got 6.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Love. Outside Robinson. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Love for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Love's gotten his second bucket on the night. A deep 3 from MP. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Minnesota running away with this one. And we're coming right